Hey everyone, how are we doing? It's me. The journey of HKA. What is HKA? Where did it start? And how long has it been going? Now, some of you will know this story, but I've actually written it down because there's something coming up really important and really big, and it's only taken 30 years to do it. So the importance of hard work and grind, and no matter what hurdles you hit, no matter what comes at you, you've got to be able to fight through it and not give up and keep going. So my martial arts journey started in 1991. I was 11, where I went to Hastings Martial Arts, HMA, down in Claremont in Hastings. And that's where I met my instructor, and that's where I fell in love with kickboxing and kung fu. And that's where my journey started. And that's when I walked into a dojo and I was like, oh my God, I need one of these in my life, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life in a dojo. So that was when I was 11. And after 3 or 4 years, we needed to refurb it. So we spent Paul spent a lot of money and time, and we spent a lot of time redoing the floors and bits and pieces. That was one of my first jobs, was kind of helping do that. But in 96, we had to move. So we ended up going into a slightly bigger building, ironically 5 doors down in Claremont, where we stayed there for 2 years. Bit of a long story short, my instructor had another business, a security company. He kind of ended up walking away a little bit, and it was kind of left to me, and that's how I fell into teaching and instructing, and that's kind of where it really started to grow for me. That was in 98. We moved into Pink's gym, and we were there for 2 years. Then John Wilson brought the gym and closed it and refurbed it. The day we opened, he kicked us out and said we can't train here anymore because he had his own karate and kickboxing place. So that was us out in the street. So we very quickly and very luckily, we moved to William Parker into their hall, and we started renting a hall. And we stayed there for quite a long time. We were there 7 years. And again, just doing what I love, doing what we do. It wasn't a business. We didn't have a Facebook page and a website and all that kind of stuff. Just trained. So we were there for 7 years, and then we were really busy. And then we were still called Hastings Martial Arts at that point. And then I was told that I needed to change the name because HMA was growing in size, and we had a website by that point. And I had to go out on my own and get my own name, which is where Hastings Kickboxing Academy was then launched and officially become a business. Now, for me, that was scary. My whole life from the age of 11, Hastings Martial Arts, HMA, HMA, HMA. So to then change it was really scary. And a friend of mine, Jez, said, call yourself an academy. And I was like, I can't be an academy. We're not that big. We haven't got that many members. I can't go to that stage of being an academy. And he said, but you will do, trust me. So long story short, we went for it, and then we built. And then as we grew some more, opportunity to move into Zeus's gym come up with Sue. That was back in 2007. So just as we changed the name, thanks to Sue. And that kind of grew us once more. Sue was really helpful, and I've got a lot of time and appreciation for her back then. And we were there for 3 years, where we grew and we grew and we grew. And again, Sue actually forced me to move out in a nice way. She was like, Carl, you're growing, you've outgrown. We were getting 40 people in like 600 square foot, like 7 by 9 or whatever it was. It was really tight, and we had so many members. And she said, look, you need to fly the nest, go out on your own and get your own place. So that's when I made my first big step, and I built my own gym back in 2010 at Castlam on Monsell Road. And we spent 25 grand. We were told that we would get planning permission. So we moved in, we spent a month renovating it. I had lots of help, my friends, spent a lot of money, made one of the first big gyms fully kitted that the town had seen. It was a mental. And then 10 months later, the council said, I can't have planning permission, and we got kicked out, and we lost the building, and we lost everything that we put in there, apart from the mats and the ring. So that was at the end of 2010. So 2011, we then moved back to William Parker, where we was at one of their halls. And then we were told that we had to move out of that hall onto another hall. So we ended up moving to another hall, where we stayed for a few more years. And then again, we built it up, and we sort of sucked it up. And I thought my world had ended when we lost the first HKA, which was, it sucked. And then in 2013, we're at Trojan Gym, where we are now, what was Body Sculpture with Mick. So Mick had a little 900 square foot, which is this area here. So that size. And again, a lot of people thought it was going to be too small, and it was small, but we moved in. in 2013, and then Mick sold to Ashley, which became Trojan, and so on and so on. So he took over. He would then become a landlord, which is cool. And then what happened is, a year later, the landlord said, next door's become available, would you like it? So that ended up being that spot there, up to them doors. So we added a bit more to it. And then after that, a year later, the landlord said, next door's become available, do you want to grow again? I was like, I don't know if I can take on the extra size and the money and the income. Really scared, really nervous, a massive step, but he had faith in me, he pushed me a little bit. And with lots of people and lots of friends and lots of members behind me, we actually made it happen, which is amazing. So we've been here for 7 years. We've expanded twice, and we've grown and we've grown and we've grown. And this has been our home for the last 7 years. And I'm really thankful to Ashley. I'm really thankful to everyone else that's helped us on that journey. And but it's never felt like home, and I do love it here. I do love it here. We've made the best we can, and obviously we've grown it, but it's never felt like home. And I've always had a dream of driving up a driveway and kind of having my own building, my own car park where I'm not fighting with the neighbours about how busy we are, having music next door. And again, I know I can hear Ashley, and Ashley can hear me when they're teaching classes. We just do what we got to do. We just get on with it. But it's not perfect. It's not ideal. So today, I have just been sent the contract. I am really happy to tell everyone that we have a new contract for a new gym. I'm not going to say where it is yet, but I'm so excited. We've gone from 600 square foot to 900. We've expanded and we've expanded to 2,000 square foot, then up to 3,000 or just under 3,000 square foot. Our own gym. I don't know what to call it, a mega centre, a super centre, HQ, I have no idea. Hopefully it's going to become home. Maybe we just call it home of HKA. I don't know. Maybe leave it up to you guys. But so the 1st of January 2021, HKA is moving, and we're getting our own gym. We're back up on the other estate. I am really looking forward to it. 4,250 square foot. There's 8 areas. The main studio is going to be phenomenal. We're going to keep it not exactly we've got it, but as close to what we've got as we can. I'm so excited. I'm also very nervous, shitting myself a little bit because it's a massive step. So I just wanted to kind of explain this journey. We've moved 8 times in as however many years it's been. You know, every time we lost the gym, we had to move. It felt like we had to start again. It was starting again. Very scary. Every time we've hit big hurdles, financial hurdles, physical, having to move and so on and so on. We found it really difficult times, and not that I would ever give up, but obviously there's that little bit in your head that goes, can I recover? Have I got the strength? Have I got the money? Have I got the time? Have I got the motivation? Have I got the love for it? And every time I have. And now the contract literally got sent to me about 45 minutes ago. I'm so excited, and I'm also petrified of this step. I know it is the right step. I know you guys are going to be behind us 100% of the way. So I want to thank you in advance. Really excited about it. But the message is, first of all, new gym's coming. Second of all, don't ever stop chasing your dreams. It's only taken 30 years. But I think we're there. Thanks for listening. Sorry I've waffled. Take care. Love you all. See you soon.